Alright, so I wanted to start off showing you guys all the ships that I've earned in this game, and I'm going to show them to you from the smallest to largest. So to start off, we have not really a ship, it's more like a vehicle. This thing's called a Apopoa Nox, something pretentious, but it's basically a maglev, like floating motorcycle, kind of. So, but with a couple of guns on the bottom, because it's dangerous out there. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Hold on, let me put my helmet on. Game, please put my helmet on. There we go. Safety first. Alright. Hop in here. Ask for clearance to leave the garage.
You are clear to launch.
Turn on the bike.
Systems
There we go.
activating. Systems on.
Come on, stop bouncing. There we go. Nope, I think it's nighttime. Yeah, it's nighttime. Turn on the headlights. There we go. There's a big city over there I can go and kind of drive around a little bit.
Thank you, and please visit again.
I will. Yes. Yeah, I can just take this bike out and explore. I can put it on a ship too if the ship's big enough to carry it. But yeah, I'll show you something a little bigger. Okay, so the next thing I have is also not a ship, but it's called. Well, there we go. It's called a Greycat Remote Ore Collector, and it's a little mining buggy. So I can hop in here. So you can go around and you can use your scanners and try to find rocks that have valuable minerals in them. And when you find them, it's got a mining laser on it right now. Thank you.
Systems on.
And for some reason the door likes to open on its own. I don't know why it does that. Let's just close that. There we go. But yeah, once you find a rock, you can use the mining laser. I can control it. And then use this. Oh, it's not turning on because I'm in a no weapon zone. But yeah, you can use a laser and break open the rocks and get the minerals out of it. Yeah. Get out. Buggy. Yeah, it's a cool little buggy. Oh, and then the back right here is a little cargo bay. So that's where you can access the minerals that you pick up with it. Oh, there's my lunch. Alright, so now we have actual spaceships. So here I have my little Aurora. This is the ship that I started with. I remember me flying around when I first got the game. The one that came with the game when I bought it. So it's the one you started out with. And it's a little ship. It's a trusty little ship. Walk all the way around so you can see it. A couple of little dinky weapons in there for self-defense, but they're not so great. And then if we hop inside, go. It's dark in here. Let me turn the lights on. Pilot seat. There we go. Got a really. Well, it's got a lot of struts, but it's got a pretty good view in the cockpit all the way around. And if I turn the power on...
Welcome to Roberts Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
There you go, now the lights are turned on in the cabin. I've got a little space right here, and then this is actually a little bed that my character will... I guess he can go through the wall, but he can lie down in. And, oh, there's a little window on the side. I never actually noticed that. Cool. Yep, this is the ship that started it all. Little Aurora. Alright, so next up we have the ship I probably fly the most. It's called the Origin 325A. So in like the world of the game, this ship is made by a company called Origin Jump Works, and they're supposed to be like the space BMWs. So you can see it's very sleek, very futuristic. I've dressed my character in something a little more appropriate for the owner of the ship. And this is part of a series of ships called the 300 series. The base model is this, just in all white, and it doesn't have the extras that I have on this. It's called the 300i, but the 325A, my version, is the combat version. So it's got some missiles under here, this laser repeater, and another one on the other wing. And then it's got this big laser gun on the front. So I use this for combat missions, take out pirates, stuff like that. He's got the other repeater here. But like I said, this is the space BMW, so it's got some luxury. So if we take a look on the inside, if I can find the door, there it is. Bit of an unluxurious ladder, but you know, we make do. Come inside. It's got a bit more room than the Aurora did. So over here, let's look at that. It's got nice carpet on the floor, but we have a bed I can use to sleep and log out in. Hop in. He's wearing his shoes, but you know, whatever. Dad does that too. Little TV right here. Right now it's just showing the people I can talk to, but you know, immersion. Okay, hop out of the bed. Here we have, it's not, I can't use it right now, but there's a little clothing locker right there that will eventually be usable because you know, they're still working on the game, like making it and developing it. This is 2 gun racks. I can put weapons here in case I need them, and then you know, classy, you gotta have some wine glasses. And then over on this side, there's a little mini fridge, you know, to keep the wine cold. Close that. And then a countertop and with a little sink, you know, clean it. Wash the dishes after a nice glass of wine. I head towards the cockpit. Next to the fire extinguisher, but right here is the bathroom. I can't sit on this one, but yeah. Oh, there's that toilet paper. Yeah, space shitter. Come on, close the door. Can't close the door. Okay, just I gotta hit it there. That's why. Aha. And then it's got my nice padded, comfortable seat. But yeah, this is the ship I like the most. It's really, you can see from like the outside. It looks a lot like a plane, so it flies really well in atmosphere and out of atmosphere. And it's really fast and nimble, and it's good for combat. I like flying it around. It feels good to fly. Yeah. What happened here? I didn't do that. Alright, on to the next one. Alright, so next one is the Origin 315P. So it's in the same series as the last one, so you know, it's very similar. It's the same chassis and stuff. It's just got a different loadout. See, the weapons in this one are a bit smaller, has less missiles. These are mostly just for like self-defense. This one is not a combat specialized ship. But this version it's described as the exploration version. So it's got a longer exploration. I can speak English. Exploration version. So it's got a longer range on its jump drive, and it can better fuel efficiency and stuff like that. On the front, it doesn't have the big gun the last one had. It has a tractor beam, so you can pick stuff up with this and move it around. And the inside is basically the same as the 325A. It's got all the same amenities inside. It just has a different color scheme. So got the mini fridge. Always gotta have the mini fridge. Still got the space shitter. One thing this thing has that the 325A did not have is underneath. It has a little cargo bay. There's this part, and then it has this part. So it has the space I can carry cargo in here, and it goes up inside the ship, and it's nice and protected. it up. There we go. And this ship is actually surprisingly stealthy. So I have mine kitted out, all the components on the inside, to reduce the infrared and heat signature and radar signature of this ship, so it's very hard to detect. And don't tell the guards over there, but I use this for drug running. You can smuggle drugs from system to system, and it makes good money pretty quickly, so I do that sometimes. As long as you don't get caught, then there's that voice crack, you know, I just went through puberty. As long as you don't get caught, you know, it's good money. So now let's go with something a little bit bigger. Okay, so next up is the Misk Prospector. So this ship is an upgrade from the mining buggy I showed you earlier. It is a mining ship, a solo mining ship. So it's got a laser right here, and then these things on the side right here are storage containers where the minerals go when you mine them. So just like the buggy I showed you earlier, it's got specialized scanners, so it can detect rocks that have lots of valuable minerals in them, and we can mine them up. I'll show you the inside. There we go. Inside's a bit more rugged and industrial than the last two ships, but it's got all the component parts here, like the cooler, gravity generator, jump drive, stuff like that, and a little bit after a hard day of mining. And then here is water, and this is supposed to be like a food processor kind of thing, so you can make like a nutrient smoothie or whatever. Some storage over here, and in here, toilet access. A little bit bigger toilet than the last ship. It's got the sink in here. Can I sit on this one? Nope, can't sit on this one. And then head into the cockpit. It's got a really nice view, big bubble cockpit. So I'll hop in the seat. Really good view when you look around. And then so this thing, when you locate the rocks that has minerals that you want to mine, you can pull up the mining laser. And just like the buggy, use the laser to break them open and extract the minerals from them. I can't turn on the laser right now because I'm in a city, so no weapons are allowed and they count as weapons. But yeah. This ship is one of the ships I use to make money pretty quickly. Because if you can find the right minerals, it sells for a lot of space bucks. Alright. Moving on to the next ship. Okay, so now we're moving on to the big boys. So, you just appeared out of nowhere. Okay, so this ship is the Drake Cutlass Black. And it's in the universe. It is made by a company called Drake Interplanetary, and they are known for making their ships completely function, zero form. They're very, I won't say cheaply made, but they sacrifice things like safety features to make the ship go fast and make them cheaper to buy. But they're still very effective. So in the universe, these ships are very popular with pirates. And you might be wondering why it's white when it's called the Drake Cutlass Black, and that's because I have a special paint job put on it. The black paint job that it normally comes with is not nearly as pretty as this one. This one is called the Best in Show paint job, and you get it for the contest that happened in the world last month. And this one is supposed to be like a jack-of-all-trades ship. It can do just about anything. It's a multi-cruise ship, and you'll see what I mean when we go inside. But this ship has a decent assortment of weaponry. It's got some decent-sized guns under here, and there's two more up top. And then it has good cargo space, and it can do a lot. This is one of the most common ships that players have, because it's not excellent at anything, but it is decent at basically everything. So we head inside the back. Ramp comes down. That's cool. Head inside. Here we have the cargo bay. So this is pretty decent cargo. You can put trade goods in here, or a couple of vehicles like the Nox, the buggy I showed you earlier, they both fit here really well. And then right by the gate, you have these along the wall. These are actually seats. So this can actually function as a drop ship. So you can have troops sit back here. This is the one time I wanted to hit the sit one. Don't hit the sit. There we go. You can sit down. Have some soldiers if you're running a mission that have a couple of friends here. As my dude look angry. Anyway. Nope, stop. There we go. Okay. And if we head through this door, we get to the habitation area. Here, fire extinguisher. You can see from the walls, there's like it's very rugged, very industrial, not a lot of luxury in this ship. There's some beds here, a pair of bunk beds for the crew. Very thin mattresses. Some storage here, and then this is 4 gun racks, so I can put a bunch of weapons there in case we need them. And then here is the actual cockpit. And like I said, it's a multi-crew ship, so I can fly it solo. I don't need anybody, but if I bring some friends along, I can have a co-pilot. And here's the pilot seat. Pretty good view all around. The struts do get a little annoying sometimes, but pretty good view. Right here is actually a turret chair, so I can have a co-pilot, and I can also have somebody in a manned turret up there. So I'll hop in there and show you what that looks like. There we go. Oh, wait, I didn't have my up here with a paint job on it. That's cool. Alright, turn it on. Power on. There we go.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft.
Have somebody up here to help in combat.
Systems are online. Really cool ship. I use this one a lot too. One thing it does not have though is a space shitter. There's nowhere for me to poop. And my character to poop in here. If I was like if there's beds, you know, if I have to pee when I wake up, you know, what do? Just kind of go in the corner over here and then vent it into space. You know, that's what I'd have to do. Oh yeah, so these are also doors. On the side, it has one on each side. Kind of like a dropship thing, or have somebody stand here with their weapon, shoot out the side. But one thing I really love about this game is the amount of detail that are in these ships. Like you get the close here, and look at this door. See, there's like manual access, keep clear signs, and there's little warning labels and stuff like warning how to prevent your cargo from getting jettisoned out the side if you open the door, crush hazard, barcodes on the doors, and one of my favorites is that one right there. Constructed with 100% recycled material or metals. You know, that's Drake right there. That's the Drake ships for you. But yeah, this is a really cool ship. This one also is because the series, like the 300 series, I showed you 2 of them. I also have another series, another version of the Cutlass, so I'll show you that one right now. And this is the Drake Cutlass Red. So I kept the original paint job in this one, so this one is actually red. It's another variant of the Cutlass. There's also another one I don't have called the Cutlass Blue. That one's like basically a police car, whereas this one is a space ambulance. As you can probably guess from the rescue on the side. But it's got the same chassis as the Cutlass Black, but it's got a little bit smaller weapons, and it's a little bit faster. A little bit faster than the Black. It doesn't have the doors on the side, but it does have these docking collars. So if I there we go, open that, it'll come out, and like I can use that to dock with another ship or a space station and pick up patients and stuff like that. Can I close the door? Okay, just leave that open. We'll just leave that open. It's okay. And if we head inside, same kind of gate. Oh, it's not making noise. That should have made noise, but oh well. Gotta hit myself.
A little cargo space in here, a little cargo area, not nearly as big as the black. No drop seats here, no drop seats. But if you come in here, as you can see from the door, this is the med bay. So walk in here, and we have 2 auto docks. They're like space hospital beds. And they can actually, you can use them in the game to heal injuries and stuff like that. These screens aren't functional yet, but they will be eventually. So I've got 2 of them here. 2 bunk beds. I'm guessing for like the doctor and assistant and the crew. And then if you head in here into the habitation, it's a little different than the black, but it's pretty similar. So it's got the beds over here for the pilot and co-pilot again. Same cockpit. Don't really need to show you. It's got the same view. This one doesn't have a turret because up top it has like enhanced a scanner dish, a big scanner dish up there, and instead of a turret, so we can help locate ships or people that need help. Still have the gun racks though. But instead of a turret, it has a space shitter. It has a toilet. And this one, I can sit in it. I can sit in this toilet. It's indefinitely better than all of the other ships. Oh, that's the whole big ship. I can't show you myself sitting in it, but I'm sitting on the toilet. Yep, space toilet. That brings me a lot more joy than it should have in a healthy individual. But anyway, this is not just the toilet. This little area here is also the shower. See, there's the shower head right there, and that's a sink. I guess it's a little cramped, but it'll get the job done. Yes, that is the Drake Cutlass Red. And next up, I have my newest ship, and one I'm really excited to play around with. So I'll show you that in just a second. And last, but certainly not least, is my newest ship, the Aegis Saber Comet. So in the game world, this ship is built by Aegis Dynamics, and they are big military contractors. They make ships for the Earth's military in the world. So the ship is a medium stealth fighter. So it's got bigger guns than the light fighter that you saw earlier, the 325A. It's got big engines, and it's a stealth fighter, so it's got a very low radar signature, so you can sneak up and get the drop on the enemies. And I just got this ship, and I'm really excited to play around with it. It's like I said, it's a medium fighter, so I'll be able to do more difficult combat missions than I have been able to do with my other ship. So it'll be fun. I'm actually gonna hop in it, and if it doesn't glitch out, I'm going to show you something pretty cool that happens when you do the landing gear. I'll listen to the engine when I turn it on.
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green.
Alright. That glitch has been happening a couple times, where the canopy just opens by itself, and normally if I hop out and then hop back in, it'll fix itself. So hopefully it'll do that. Let me try that real quick. Alright, well, I'm gonna... This is still an early access game. I don't know why that just happened, but I'm gonna go bring it back, and I'll be back with you. Okay, let's try this again.
Aegis combat assist activated.
So far, so good.
Systems green.
Alright, so let's request permission to leave the hangar.
You are clear to launch.
Nice and steady. Stay time now. Alright, so now when I raise the landing gear, watch the wings. Yeah, I don't know why, but I really love that. So yeah, these are all my ships. I've been playing, having a lot of fun with this game, and it's really cool. And
Thank you.
If you enjoyed
And
watching.
Please visit again.
well, thank you, Matt, on the comms. If you keep watching, I'm going to put some footage to music, and something you'll enjoy to watch. Alright, thanks.
Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Birds chirping and I hear my name, grasping into a life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah. Lion's gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the land. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah.